On the last episode of Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, we recruited this redhead, who looks strangely like Roy. Doesn't he look like Roy, guys?
No.
He looks like Roy with red contact lenses. But he's not Roy.
He reminds me more of Tormod.
Maybe he's the lost love child of Tormod and Roy.
Wait, wouldn't it be Tormod and Mike?
Nope, it would be Tormod and Roy.
No, you see, scientists took DNA from both boys, and they made the ultimate mage.
Soren?
That's interesting. We'll just accept that description for now.
Oh, Ewan, always lost in your tomes.
Science fiction movie.
Alright, so Ewan, it's pretty tough to level up, but...
Especially at this point of the game. I mean, you can totally justify not using it. You can totally...
Oh, you didn't get 100 experience.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's kind of the unfortunate thing about Bales. They don't really give much experience compared to other enemies.
So that's why we take the opportunity to give Ewan that experience.
But Ewan will get more kills. He'll get plenty of kills. There's more fun to be had in these.
And remember, you could always use the tower or something else that we haven't seen later, or random monster skirmishes to level up units too, if you're a player. But
or you could go to the arena 5 times in one chapter.
You could do that too. Hey, it was just like turns wrapping up the chapter, so I might as well get some use out of it. I couldn't even explain myself. I was just vulnerable to being made fun of.
He's open for attack, sir.
The hatches were open, and you just assaulted me with insults. How dare!
I still can't get over the fact that Ephraim lost to a brigand. I mean, seriously.
Hey, the brigand had the weapon triangle advantage, and Ephraim missed twice with a 63 hit percentage.
That's plausible though.
That's not too ridiculous, but still.
Okay, now that we got that step, the rest of the chapter is going to be a slow, painful process of leveling up E1. Made much more bearable thanks to the magic of editing.
That's true.
Where would we be without editing?
We'd be in a video that's gonna take 30 minutes instead of 17.
Yeah, it would take a very long time.
Interestingly enough, I think I cut off about, I don't know, 10 minutes from the original recording.
You know what you're doing when you're editing, though? You're basically taking away parts of these people's lives.
That's true, and who am I to do that? I mean, I have to be a very cocky guy.
Well, you're the Pasta King. Of course you're a cocky guy.
Hey, just because I have King in my name doesn't mean I'm cocky. I care about the people, too.
Cocky little freaks!
I'm insulted if you think of me that way. I have
what happened to that turn? That
Gee,
just
this
went
is
by.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's Fire Emblem in fast motion.
And it's necessary to save you guys from the horror of waiting.
Real-time editing?
Real-time enemy attack?
Now this turned out very well. I pretty much walled them off, and Ewan's gonna have some easy pickings. So let's pick him up. What'd you say, Eric?
He's only gonna be able to get one though, right? Unless you totally like wall one in. And
well, I have Tethys.
You ain't gonna kill
you
out.
do have Tethys, that's right. You can get 2.
Yeah, you might want to kill one of them with E1 and then Tethys him. Yeah, there you go.
Level up.
Give him magic. Give him magic.
Level up.
Magic!
Magic and resistance. And you won't be able to kill the... You might be able to kill the other one. Nope.
If I soften him up first.
See, I'm trying to give him pointers when the turn's already decided.
Your fate has already been sealed.
It's like watching a rerun of a football game that you missed a few hours ago.
It's
like
true.
You don't know the result of.
come on, go, go, go. It's like, this has already happened.
It's already happened. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It will
The
change
fakes
anything.
have already
Even
been
though nothing will change anyway. If you scream at the TV live, or but a lot of people like to think it will.
Ooh, that's not what I
Myself
expected.
included.
Amelia, you did well.
So I
It's
may
always
as well
fun to
have. So I may as well have Ewan take a shot at this guy, since Amelia didn't soften up that other one.
Yeah.
Did you say soften?
Yes, soften.
Oh, you and your extra tease.
What? It sounds more reasonable than soften to me.
You're an
Sounds
English
fun.
major, you know better.
Sounds more kingly.
Well, an English major knows that there are multiple correct pronunciations to words.
Okay, obviously soften is the correct pronunciation of that word.
Not exactly. And let's not forget, everybody's got an accent. That's one of the first things you learn.
Unless you live in America.
I feel like you're fighting a losing battle, PTN.
Yeah.
Americans don't have accents.
Be like Ephraim. Don't pick fights you cannot win.
I think I'd rather be more like Roy.
Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy.
I think that might have been just enough.
Ewan's our boy.
Was that just enough to take him out? Yeah, it was.
Okay, let's see what we get this time.
Speed!
At least it was speed.
At least it was something
It's
useful,
important.
not luck.
In fact, you could argue that speed is a little too important in this game.
Speed is probably the most useful stat in the game.
Yeah.
You know, outside of being more powerful than your opponent.
Well, I mean, having a basic level of strength and defense is good too, but if you're
Those are
really
the
slow,
That's safe to say.
yeah. If you're really slow, you could be pretty screwed.
Yeah. I mean, basically a character wants to be able to dodge and double everything, or just be able to, like, take absolutely no damage and counter back with a big hit.
Right.
So uppercut.
Sure,
So
you can.
So sure you can, yeah.
I don't understand why. I think we had this discussion, but I know Final Fantasy has like monks and monk classes, fighter classes, black belts. So
Well,
why
the
can't
fighter-
Fire Emblem have a fist
Black
class,
Wait, what?
like a hand-to-hand combat class?
Well, in
They're called monks, but in the original Final Fantasy they were called black belts.
Radiant Dawn, the Goose can attack with no weapons. Although only if they're attacked
It's
first.
counterattack. It's not.
Oh,
Really,
you're
Counterattack.
talking about how Fire Emblem should have hand-to-hand classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that before.
Although it would be kind of weird because like, could a hand-to-hand class really stand up against someone with like a sword?
yeah, if you had like gauntlets or knuckles
Or claws.
or that.
But he has a sword, and essentially like the zombie in this game would be the hand-to-hand class.
Alright guys, watch this.
Ewan's gonna kill the boss.
I wish.
Oh, he can double.
Now he's gonna double then rescue.
Yeah.
You do. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I was about to say that guy has a hand axe. I think.
He actually has a steel bow.
It's a bow. Sorry. Yeah, he's like a ranger. Sorry.
He's got a steel bow and a halberd, and much like Geb, whichever weapon he doesn't have equipped is the one he drops.
Right.
So I think you'll prefer the halberd over the steel bow.
Halberd's a little tougher to find and more expensive.
Can you just do? Oh, yes.
Still has 0 defense though.
Yeah, that's kind of the sucky thing about Ewan. But he isn't alone. Lucius from the previous game also started with 0 defense, but he
Right.
turned out well.
And hey, that Malduin has 0 luck, so
He'd be very easy to critical. Alright. Now
indeed.
the idea here is that I want to weaken him with Soleil and Eirika so that Amelia can get the kill.
Right.
But watch what happens.
I'm sure someone's gonna get a critical hit, and it's not gonna work out.
And I'm sure that Eirika's the one that's gonna get the crit right here.
Yep.
Yep.
With an 8% chance. Go figure. Soleil had the higher chance, and with 2 shots he didn't get one.
That was like actually a good level up though.
Magic tank.
Turn. Alright. So we're finally safely in Caer Pelyn.
Who the hell is that?
Woman or man?
I honestly don't know. Elder.
Elder. That's very gender
Elder.
specific.
It's gender neutral. Elder.
True. So we still are unsure of whether or not this is a man or a woman. Place your bets, man or woman, man or woman.
I'm not sure, but I kind of have the feeling that this is actually a man.
I'm gonna say woman.
We'll find out. I hope so, at least.
I hope so. I hope they don't leave us at a cliffhanger.
So she said Caer Pelyn has turned away from the world outside. And that basically means you're Sweden, and no matter what, your nation's gonna get destroyed anyway.
They're kinda like that. Kinda. Except that they're not as, trendy. You know, these guys kinda live like, what's the word? Nomads. They kinda live like nomads, except they actually stay in one place. They have, like, humble living conditions.
I see.
But hey, they're hospitable. They're letting us stay the night.
I'm just trying to figure out what gender this character is.
Which is a far more important question, of course.
It is. Who cares about the story?
That girl there looks like she's ready to collapse any moment. Hey, reveal your gender already. Thank you, Elder.
Elder, that doesn't help. Grandmother.
Call me grandmother.
I got it.
The villagers call it grandmother.
I was right.
Grandmother might not suggest what you're thinking.
You now owe me
Yes.
$2,000.
I never made a $2,000 bet.
You
Why would I
owe
ever?
me $2,000 for landing on Boardwalk with a hotel. So, pay up.
That never happened.
Oh, it happened.
Hey, let's listen to the story of the Great Dragon.
Yeah.
But
I want $2,000.
Hey, we'll do a Let's Play Monopoly when we're at PAX.
Demon King? Are you speaking of the Legend of the Sacred Stones? The Hero Grotto.
Okay, please stop.
Stop. Please. There's a reason there's no voice acting in Fire Emblem.
Ah.
Except the newer ones, which have the CGI stuff, and it's really bad.
We should have got K-Man to voice the Elder.
Just this one random character.
Yes.
No, we should have had him voice the guy with the mustache.
Oh yeah. No, that should be voiced by Slim Kirby.
Not Slum Kirby or Slam Kirby.
Or Slime Kirby.
Or Slim Cabby.
The Great Dragon and the Demon King. What are those things?
They're bosses.
I thought we were just fighting the Empire.
At least one of them.
I know it. There's like, we're supposed to fight Grotto, but now there's all this talk about a Demon King.
We've been over this before. He's my rival. He's pretty strong, but he's overrated.
Why is he
Kinda
overrated?
It's not too far from the
so easily.
Not too far from the truth. He's pretty strong, but definitely a little overrated.
Just a little bit, you know. Not exactly Ocarina of Time overrated.
No,
but
actually, he is very overrated. I'm pretty sure that Ephraim's Lance could take the Demon King, actually.
Probably.
We'll be able to put that to the test in the future video.
But for now, we have to continue listening to this old woman babble on about.
Wait, it said grandmother only. She said grandmother only because she said that that's what the other villagers call her. But she.
Call her.
But she or he.
She
is in a cloak.
You're forced by case. You're not helping yourself.
Clothing.
Just digging a hole for yourself.
The only way we'll know.
You owe me $2,000.
How else will we know?
If you want to find out otherwise, be my guest. But she said grandmother, so I'll take her word for it.
I've had someone call me grandmother once.
Well, that's because you're a bitch.
Obviously less important news. If you've been following the story so far, which we sure haven't been, because we already know it, the Great Dragon is someone we've already seen. I don't think you even need much of a brain to put two and two
He's the
together.
only character that we've seen so far with dragon wings.
Yeah.
Dazla.
Yes. Dazla.
Correctamundo.
Dazla is the great dragon.
Great.
Of course he's the Great Dragon. He's got a huge mustache. Oh crap! We left the Great Dragon in Reneas.
But if you've seen the noble Mer, perhaps I can proceed more quickly. Yeah, yeah.
It's going on forever. Oh my god.
Oh, so the Great Dragon took the form of a little girl.
I can't believe that unimportant little girl is something or someone so important.
And yet,
This never happened in any other game ever.
I'm tired of little girls with grand importance. Why can't it be an old man?
if Mer is the Great Dragon, then how come you don't ever have to put her on the battlefield once to get through the game?
Because she must be protected.
Because she lost her dragon stone. That was explained.
Yeah, but you get back the Dragonstone.
Good point.
But she's still worthless.
She's still worthless.
Well, not
Damn
It
it.
looks like Soleil is going to be coming with us.
reluctantly.
Oh, yeah. Soleil.
What he's actually thinking is, yes, I get to see that boy again.
It seems that the two Reneas Royals paths are set to intersect.
There you go.
Yes, I'm going with Reneas because it's awesome.
Good.
It's
You finally learned.
as you said earlier in the Let's Play, it's French.
I said it might be French. I'm not sure of that. I'm no specialist in the French language.
If you were
Probably the best
here,
qualified out of all of us.
In fact, the only reason I thought it was Renee, is because the official Nintendo site for Sacred Stones pronounced it like that. There's a little narration at the beginning.
Inside information. I like that.
And that's
Next
a good
time.
note to end the video on.
It's
Because
ammo.
next time, in this timeline, we're going to Hamel Canyon.